Assalamu alaikum. I'm very sad to hear about Azli Paat. He was like a brother. He was a great mentor, great inspirer. Every time I met him, I felt the energy coming from him to me whenever he was talking about something which he has created or shown or done or what he was planning to do. He was just phenomenal human being. It's very difficult to even imagine that he's gone and he's no longer among us. He's almost the same age as I am, and I've learned a great deal from him. He once I met him and I said, Azli, I feel really bad when I talk to you because I'm a high school dropout and you're a PhD. And he said, Rehan, don't worry, you saved 18 years of your life. I said, how? And he said that he never went to college and university to learn some things. I went to college and university. It took me 9 years to study. Then I took another 9 years to forget everything. And I keep telling that to everyone. He made me feel good. He was really a great person. And I think that there are very few people in the world with the amount of motivation or inspiration of doing things and changing the world like he was. So I think the world will really greatly miss him. What he has created and done in form of the part and all the other great functions which he has done and changed the whole scene of Malaysia, security and the telecommunication is just phenomenal. I really don't have words to express how I feel, but I really would miss him. He was just a great human. The interview which you will see now was taken by me in Azli's new office. He recently moved there. And I went to see him, and after when I took the interview, we went back, we had a meal. He used to eat such simple meal. He said, I don't want to eat complicated meals. He had a simple meal, and then he went back, and when I went back to my car wouldn't start. So I called Azli after he went home, and he came back and he helped me jump start my car even. So he was just a phenomenal human being. This was recorded in 2011, and I did not know that I will be releasing it at this time, but I'm glad that I recorded this interview, and it's a really good inspirational content. You must watch it and you must share it with other people who knew Azli, because there's a lot of information in this video which most people don't know about. So thank you again, Azli. We will really miss you. God bless you. Hi, we're here today with Azli Paat. Azli has created a lot of awesome products in Malaysia, and he's one of the IT celebrities in Malaysia and also radio celebrity in Malaysia. So I've had the honor to meet him a few times, but I thought we need to actually know this gentleman more, and he has one chapter after another which is interesting, which unfolds. So Azli, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Thank you so much for the time today.
Okay, my pleasure.
Okay. So Azli, we were talking and I found out that you got married at 16. What's the secret on that one,
Okay.
16.
Okay. Actually, it's nearly 17 actually. I was studying in US. And after that, my family left. Okay. So I'm actually over there and realized that, hey, there's nobody around, yeah. Why not just get over with it? Meaning that a lot of time you pursue marriage, okay, but that will take like 5 or 6 years, okay, and something's happening, something's not. So why not get over it and concentrate on the future and have a family early in life.
When you say your family left, what does that mean?
Okay. They come back to Malaysia.
So
yeah.
They left you alone in
well, I have friends over there, okay, but I mean they have two choices, whether to come back to Malaysia or to stay there, okay. Most of them actually choose to come back to Malaysia, okay. But for me is that I've been infected with the entrepreneurship in Malaysia, in America. So it's like this is the land where things can happen. This is the land of the dream. Yeah, I know they've come back to Malaysia then without anything. With that, like, oh, you just like the rest of the country. Yeah. So during that time, it's ICT boom, and I'm into ICT, and I think that I will be getting a lot more in US than coming back to Malaysia. Well, sure enough, I learned a lot of things during that 5 years time before I came back to Malaysia.
So you went to the US to study or to live?
To study.
What
yeah.
did you study?
I studied computer science in University of Iowa.
And the age of?
I went there before that, 1 year before that, 15, and I started university, okay, under 18, and then I worked a little bit, and then after that, when my wife finished her master degree, and we came back to Malaysia, only to find out there's nothing in Malaysia to offer during that time. So my wife go back to US to further studies, but I'm continuing my life in Malaysia, and try to adapt to the culture shock. Yeah, it's not like the country need to adapt to me, but I'm trying to adapt to the country and think like a Malaysian.
So do you think like a Malaysian now?
Okay, I'm trying to, but not yet adapting to that. And I feel that you should not think like Malaysian in order to succeed in Malaysia. Yeah, or in anywhere actually. Yeah, well, you used to hear think outside of the box. Yeah, so this actually is it. I'm living outside of the box. Yeah, previously it's quite difficult. Yeah, because I'm actually being rejected twice for work. Yeah, oh, before that, okay, I don't want to work actually. From after I finish school, I don't want to work. I just want to be an entrepreneur.
As in, you don't want to do job?
Yeah, I don't want to work for people. Okay, I know there's a lot of things that I can do for me. Yeah, but when I come back to Malaysia, okay, I pitch for a job. Next question, they ask me, where did you work before? And I happily say that no, I never been working in my life. Okay, and I'm entrepreneurs. Yeah, and they say that it's not that we don't want to fire you, but hire you as a project management or get a job for you, but they don't feel confident.
So you never ended up actually doing job for anyone?
During that time, or in the beginning, I'm not doing anything. I didn't get a job, so actually I opened up. Okay, I opened up. Or during that time, it was the desktop publishing era. Okay, it's around 1990s, desktop publishing era. Okay, where because I cannot find jobs, all right, not jobs for working, but job to that I created myself, all right, a pitch, yeah. So I opened up a desktop publishing booth, okay, in one of the mid market, desktop publishing. So
this is the year
1991, yeah, something like that.
You were using Macintosh?
Yeah, I was using Macintosh. In fact, I had the first Macintosh in US with the Steve Jobs signature inside. Because I'm truly admire him actually, yeah, because he will do what people say can be done, and he proved it again and again and again. All right, so that he's sort of like my mentor, yeah. And when I came back, then there's no job, so I asked before that it's because there's no job. I need to feed myself. So what I had actually just a Mac. That's all, a Mac and a printer. That's all. So I opened up a stall. Okay, in one of the mid market.
Which building? Which
it's called Central Market now.
Central Market.
Central Market. Yeah, Central Market. The purpose is that for business, for people to have their instant business card. Yeah. So with the Mac, I can actually just fire it off and get it instant, and that actually really take off because people previously need to wait. Okay, on a week to get their business card. I can just do it instantly. Yeah. So I keep on pitching for a job, and again the question is that where did you work before? And well, again and again. So, and at the same time, before I got a job actually, representative from Apple came, from Malaysian Apple, came and said that why are you putting a Mac in the market? And I said, why, this is my Mac, I do whatever I want. No, you are cheapening the computer status actually. This is the BMW or Ferrari of the computer. By putting it here, the computer doesn't deserve the place. And I said, there's no such law. I can buy a Ferrari and park in the jungle if I want to, yeah. But that's my advice actually, because word gets around that a Mac is being used in the mid market, yeah. So and then I realized that look, a lot of people don't know about Mac, yeah, and I think that's a big business. Okay, I can actually sell a Mac, but I cannot sell a Mac locally because the local Apple dealer, all right, don't want to sell it to me because I don't have an office. I'm not a Mac. I don't have an office, and I'm not a company, yeah. So what I did actually, I ordered a Mac from US directly, and bring back as a parallel importer. Yeah. So that actually goes well, and I sell very cheap. During that time, the Mac actually in Malaysia is around 10,000 ringgit. 10,000 ringgit. In US, it's less than 1,000. So just imagine that. They make a lot of money doing that. Yeah. So I just sell, I think I make around 500 ringgit per Mac. I sell it off for, during that time, around 3,000 ringgit. Yeah. And it fly off. Yeah.
So where were you selling in Central Market?
I sell at Central Market. Alright. And then after that, I go to university. I sell to universities. And I sell to government organization, and in fact I beat a lot of tenders for Apple Malaysia during that time. Yeah, so it was kind of fun until I realized that, look, if what they want actually, they don't know it's a Mac, they just want functionalities. Okay, so I said that there's no such thing as a Mac clone. Yeah. So because my background in engineering, computer engineering, so I managed to create a Mac clone. Okay, a Mac clone. The only thing I cannot do actually is create the ROM. Yeah. So what I did actually, I duplicate the ROM and put it in actually a PC actually, and run it as a Mac, and it runs everything. Okay, I can even make you can print, I can do everything, and I sell it for around 500 to 600 ringgit less. Yeah, and that actually, well, the final part in life for me.
So
yeah?
you converted a PC into a Mac?
Yes. You have to do a lot of hardware modification, okay? But the final part is that is the ROM actually the important, not the hardware. If the ROM is a Mac, the PC will think that it's a Mac. Yeah, everything actually is a PC, but you put a Mac. You call a Mac clone, and they place in newspaper. And Apple came again, yeah. And well, I said that I cannot be doing this, something that not say illegal, but it's not appropriate, right? Because I realized there's a lot of work actually in creating a product. People asking me, Azli, where's the manual? I said, there's no manual. Yeah. No, when you buy an Apple, you get a manual. I said, yeah, this is not an Apple. Yeah. Then we want our money back. Some of them actually bring back to US. Yeah, bring back to US, and they said that's stopped by the custom, and it cannot enter US. What can I do? They said, well, I said that you bought it, but I feel that, okay, probably this is my fault. Never mind. I reimburse him for the real Mac. Okay, and people came to me, Azli, this is not real Mac. I said, it's not supposed to be a real Mac. Yeah. Then you are cheating me. And then I realized that this is not the way to go. Okay, you cannot create success by a false assumption. Even though I'm not doing a false assumption, people are creating a PC clone. Nobody bothers. But when I'm creating a Mac clone, why people are jumping around? Yeah, because why? Because they see the real Mac is nicer. Yeah. So I realized that, all right, I probably don't want to do this business anymore, and I just close shop.
So you made some money on it?
Yeah, I made some money, right? But not a lot of money. In fact, my plan actually is to just flood the world actually with the PC clone, the Mac clone. But after the warning and I received, and in fact, there's a IP lawyer also came. Okay, so I said that no, this is not the future. You cannot do something by fear that somebody will knock on your door and then your business will crumble. Yeah, so I close shop. And one thing I realized that in entrepreneurship, okay, number one is that don't fall in love with your product. Yeah, if you feel the product cannot go, just ditch it and go to the next step. Yeah, so that's what happened. I actually just close the business actually, close the business, and then whoever actually came and do a refund with them, and I just give it away. Yep, I said it can be used, but don't come after me and claim, and that's it. I just stop the business, and then I continue pitching for a job again.
This is
1995. Okay.
The
And
internet did not come yet.
not yet. During that, that's what I stopped publishing. And in fact, the word that I always use during that time is the explosion of information. Explosion of information. How do you share information during that time? It's just stop publishing actually. Well, if you know during the Nixon time, the photostat machine, the Xerox, actually brought him down because people can photostat faster. Yeah, distribute information faster. So they stopped publishing actually, making the information travel faster by making it easier.